Hello guys, Officer Major here, and welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory. I got a little bit done off camera, as you might be able to see. We got I believe it's called a smelter over here, hooked it up with this power line. So we have power kind of leaving our base now, and I mined quite a bit more iron and copper since we are kind of low on that. But anyways, we're going to kind of hop right back into it. I need to get some more fuel because this thing was eating power like crazy literally just before I started recording. So we need to go collect some bushes over here so that we have some fuel for this guy. I think there's some stuff like if you get trees, it'll be a little bit better in terms of fuel processing. But we'll get to that in a bit. But anyways, yeah, just jumping right back into it. The plan is to upgrade to level 4 today of our base. Or of our hub, rather. And to do that, we need a lot of iron, we need a lot of copper. So I thought I'm not going to sit here and click all day long. So we are collecting some leaves so we can collect some power and power up our smelter here. So we've already got just over 50 ingots in just a second here. And I've got the copper that I need to throw in as well. I'm not very happy on how that pole ended up so close over here, but I wasn't entirely sure how to use the system at first, so I'm glad we got as far as we did. Alright, once this pops out, I think I can actually throw this stuff in now. Yeah, I can. Okay, fantastic. So this produces 30 parts per minute, which means it's basically making 30 ingots per minute, which is a pretty damn good rate. This thing does use a lot of power, though, especially with these bushes that don't do much. So we're probably going to have to, like, what happens if I go over to one of these trees here? Yeah, I can't really do anything with them. So I don't know if it's just because it doesn't, like there's no way to actually do it, or if I just don't have the tools yet to do it, to actually harvest trees and whatnot, and bring the bushes, or bring their, branches and whatnot over here. But for now, we'll live off of bushes, because we can easily get them. They're all around us. There's actually wood here. I don't know where I got this from. There's flower petals. There's a little bit of wood. I wonder how, let's see, how would that burn? No, it doesn't. Alright. Guess doesn't like wood. Is this thing almost done? No, we're still only about halfway there. Let me take what we've got so far, though, and let's start kind of assembling here. So what do we need for level 4? We need 75 iron plates. That's going to be kind of the biggest thing. So let's go ahead and get started on those, because that's what's going to require a lot of this iron. So I think I determined I need like 105, 110, maybe 115 iron ingots in order to make the 75 iron plates that we needed. So we shall see how many we can get with this. I think we'll only get like around 60 or so. Yeah, 60 exactly. So we need quite a bit more, but luckily this thing's going very fast, so we should be good here. We'll get to a number. This will get us 8 times 3, 24 more. Oh yeah, that should be more than enough. We only need 75, right? So. Oh, I miscalculated. It got us 16 more. That's good though. That's enough. We now need 20 cable, which is copper. Wire. I think we should be, what does cable require? It requires 2 of these, right? Yeah. So we're gonna need a little bit more copper, that's for sure. Oh, maybe not actually, because this does, forgot these turn into 2, so. Yeah, we got 17 out of 20, so close. The cement should be pretty easy. That's just literal limestone, which we already have. So we just need a little bit more copper. That's what we need. So let's come see if we can't replace. Oh, we got 10 more left. Alright, we'll let it run its course real quick here, and then I'll throw the copper in. I don't know if they have different speeds or whatnot. If copper's like quicker than iron, slower than iron, same speed as iron, where it's 30 parts per minute. I guess we'll find out. Oh, can you not do Hold on. Do I need to turn this off? Oh, we can't do iron. We can only, or we can't do. Oh no, select recipe. There we go. That's right. I forgot. All right, let's get that going. I did still only produces 30 per minute. That's fine though. That's more than good. Grab some of these just so we have enough to get started here. I suspect it's gonna get huge this time. Let's go with the wire. There we go. So we should now have everything good to go. Let's see what we get. Well, it actually looks the same in here. We added a little piece up there.
Congratulations, you have unlocked building, conveyor belts and poles. Inventory, additional slots. 9th objective, complete hub upgrade 5. Note, portable miners cannot be connected to conveyor belts. Advice, when planning the construction of buildings, note the placement of conveyor belts.
So I looked into portable miners. I couldn't actually figure out how we can get the portable miner. It says it should be like down here at the bottom, but all I have are these two things, now the conveyor belt and this, which is a conveyor pole. That's what holds the belt up, I assume. So I don't know how exactly we get a portable miner. Not that it's apparently slow and doesn't really work, so not too worried about that, but just in case we wanted it. Let's see what upgrade 5 is. Looks like we're coming to the end of this progression. Let's see, 75 iron rods. That should be pretty easy. 50 cables, and we could probably already make the 20 concrete. Let's see. Maybe not. I might need a little bit more. Yeah, we're gonna need a little bit more limestone. We're almost there. Oh, 19. So close. We might also need a little bit more iron. Because we need, how many iron rods? We need 75 iron rods. And we have only 44 iron ingots. Yeah, so we will need at least another 30 or so iron ingots. So let's come up and do some manual mining for just a moment here. 30 shouldn't be too hard to get to, at least. So that shouldn't be too terrible. I don't know if there's different, it's in mining different places. I don't know if it gives you like more or less. Not too certain, to be honest. I think it's about the same no matter where you go throughout the whole thing. I know the big rocks that disappear, those ones get you like 6 per, so. And there's still some over there actually near the, I think the limestone one. So we'll have an easy time over there, but we used up all the ones on the iron here. I could probably go find another vein pretty close by on the other side maybe, but we'll just go with what we got for now. Not throw a fit about it. Be grateful for the iron we do have. Alright, that should be enough. Let me just make sure. We got 44 there, plus another, where is it, 32, which brings us up to 76. So yeah, that should be enough. And then we will need a little bit more copper as well, which I can go grab when I go up there. I think we need more copper. Oh no, yeah, we should be good because we have enough in here, I believe. How's this doing? Alright, let's grab all that. Switch back to iron. And let's get all that melted down. And then we can come over here and make the cable. How much cable do we need? 50 cable. Okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna need a little bit more iron, I think. Yep, just a little bit. Unless this gets us 2. I think they each get us 1. Yeah, they each get us 1, so we'll need a little bit more. Alright, so let's go get a little bit more copper, a little bit more limestone so we can make a couple more bags. I noticed there's also sulfur up here. That thing is sulfur. So I assume we'll need that semi-soon, so it's good to know this there, that's for sure. Alright, yeah, we still have this large rock. There we go. That should be enough limestone. And then let's run around up here and grab some copper. I don't think we have any more copper rocks left. The tree kind of looks like, the pink one out there kind of looks like the other world that it offered. Oh, it's got something floating. That looks interesting. Might have to go check that out when we become a little bit more prepared. Our weapon I don't think is that good. I don't know if it's just that it's not good or if I'm not good at using it, but overall it just seems kind of like a shitty weapon. So I'm guessing it's like a starter weapon, you gotta upgrade it. So we'll have to get around to doing that at some point. And that we will for sure, so that we don't end up left with a terrible weapon. Alright, let's get about 50 and then we'll head back and hopefully that'll be enough. I didn't do the math before I left, so we'll just have to assume that that is enough. I don't think you can view the upgrades for the hub when you're not in the hub. There she is, thing of beauty. I'm glad it's daytime. It's kind of hard to see at night and see your way around. I realize you have a flashlight. What is it, B? Yeah. I noticed that when I was looking at some other stuff. Alright, let me come grab this. Awesome, that's all done. Let's go ahead and switch back to copper again and throw all this copper in there so we can start melting that down. What are we looking at in terms of fuel? Alright, we should be good for now. It'll kind of work off reserves that it's got. Let's see, what do we not have yet? We need pretty much all the iron rods, so that's what we're going to make. We need 75, and we have 76 iron, so perfect. It's almost like I planned it exactly. +1. There we go. That should be it for our iron rods. And then let's make the last bag of cement. Should be good there. Now we just need to finish off with 23 more things of copper. Or not things of copper, but rather 23 more copper wires that we can turn into copper cables. Let's see, is that gonna be good? I think that should be good, right? Oh, maybe not. I think I might be a tiny bit short. Yeah, just a tiny bit. There we go. Let's see what that yields us. It says we get, what do we get for this? How do we go back? Miner Mach 1, so that's like the next level miner, and a storage container. So since we couldn't build the first miner, maybe that one will be a little bit better. Be able to actually use it. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Let's upgrade. And no major changes again. Definitely is like updating and to make it look more modern. Scott, definitely a little bit better. Oh, we got a toilet in here. What the hell is that?
Additional biomass burner. 10th objective. Complete hub upgrade 6. Note, there are no notes.
Note, there are no notes. There it is. Upgrade 6. So here's where we get biomass space elevator. Whatever the hell that means. So can we build, let me see. Miner Mach 1, okay, here we go. So what do we need for that? And what does it do? It says extract solid resources from the resource node it's built on. Normal extraction rate is 60 resources per minute. Modified depending on the resource node purity. Outputs all extracted resources onto connected conveyor belts. Okay, so this is what we're definitely going to want. To make it though, we are going to need the other thing, which we can't make yet for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe I need to relog and see, but it requires, unless I can click on, let's see. What is, hold on. What was my option there? It said like sample building. Can we, oh, no, we can't do that. So I need to figure out somehow how we're gonna build that, what it requires, which is not the miner, but this thing over here. A portable miner. This can be set up on a resource node to automatically extract. So this is like the level 1 of it. This is the level 2 that we're trying to build. So we're gonna have to figure out how to do that eventually. Let me do this. So we're gonna want most likely a constructor at some point. I meant to just do this so I can take a look. Requires 2 reinforced plates, which require a bunch of plates, a bunch of screws, as well as some wire. So we can definitely do that. I'm not too worried about it. What is required for level 6 though? Alright, just an absolute ton of iron. So we'll have to get ourselves some of that. Bunch more copper, bunch more concrete. So I'll probably do resource collection for that off camera. I'm not gonna pain you with making you watch me collect resources for a whole 30 minutes. I'm also gonna try off camera real quick to fix the issue where we can't make whatever this is, the portable miner, because I don't know why. Let me clear this list real quick. I don't know why it wouldn't be on this list. What else is on here? Conveyor belts, 60 resources per minute. So these are what we're gonna need once we get like these things kind of going automated, so that we have a full kind of automation line of, we put copper in one end and then it comes out the other end as, you know, cable or whatever it is. That way we have kind of a full automation line. Alright, but anyways, I'll be right back. I'm going to see if I can't mine us some iron, copper, all that jazz. And then see if I also can't figure out why we can't make the portable miner. So I will see you guys in just a moment. Alright guys, I am back. I did a little bit of research and I figured out that in order to get the portable miner, you need to actually have the equipment workshop, which we hadn't built yet. So I went ahead and built that, and we now have the ability to get the portable miner. So we need a little bit of iron. Let me go collect some. I thought I might as well, I haven't collected a ton of iron yet. I collected like 2 just for that workshop, and then I thought I might as well come back before I, you know, do anything major, so I don't do everything off camera without anybody seeing it. So we're going to collect a little bit of iron just so we can make the last couple of plates that are needed for this, I think actually not plates, the rods that are needed for this thing. Oh gosh, there's that thing. And then we should be good to go. Let me see, can you walk out this way? Oh, we can. It's actually kind of nice. I wonder if you can move these things. I doubt it. You probably gotta take it apart and then reassemble it, but I don't know if it gives you the actual stuff. Alright, so let's, just for the time being, I'm just gonna do this all through here because it's easier. So we needed how many? Let me just make sure. I think we just needed a couple more plates. Or I mean, a couple more rods. Let's go have a look. Yep, we just need more rods. Awesome. So now we can use that in conjunction with, let's see, does it take power? I think it does, right? Let me just make sure. It doesn't actually say. But it also produces like nothing, so we don't want to use this. It's alright, we'll route power that way. We just gotta kind of run it up the side of the hill there. Alright. So this is another 9 iron plates, so I'm definitely gonna need some more iron, as well as 10 cement. Now this also says impure. I'm not sure if that has anything to do with it. It says make sure that it's clear of clutter, which I assume it means like bushes, trees, all that shit that we get in its way. So I assume that's not, you know, what it means by clutter, as in, you know, it being impure. But we'll have to, I guess, just find out and see for ourselves. We'll also need some concrete for the poles, the power poles that we're going to set up. So I'll have to remember about that. Alright, let's go ahead and make some iron. I've reverted to just doing it myself because it's quicker than walking all the way over there, throwing it in for small amounts like this where it's only a little bit. There's no need for me to walk over there and throw it in every time. So we need 10 plates, right? Okay, that should be good. And then 10 bags of cement, which we might have enough for. No, I think we're gonna be a little bit, just a little bit short. It's gonna get us to like 8 or 9. No, it's only 6. Jeez. Alright. Let's go on a little bit of a trip. Let me actually see also, we need, what do we need for power poles? We need some cement and some copper, so I might as well go get a little bit more copper while we're up here. That way we don't have to walk all the way back out here again. Make the trek twice. And then once I get this miner, I'll hook it up. I won't put it with an inventory yet, I'll just hook it up by itself. But I'll hook it up to the iron patch that's over there, probably. So we get some iron out of it. Alright, we should be good with about 30 of this. And let me run up top and grab some copper. That looks really good at night. It's all lit up now. Our biomass containers. Do I have 2 over there now? Or is it just the way that it's looking? It might just be the way it's looking. Oh my god, that moon. And where did I go? I went the wrong way. Distracted by the moon. Too distracted. What is this like a different thing? Oh, it's weird. The color like change. Oh, it must be the color from the moon. I was gonna say the color like changes when you go to one side of the copper compared to the other one. We'll grab about 30 of this. Should be more than enough because it's gonna duplicate when it becomes copper wire, so we shouldn't need a whole bunch of it. Where am I going? Go back the way we came from. I haven't encountered any more of those animal things yet. I'm probably gonna jinx myself. Let me, just in case, because I took this out of my hand. Bring this back just in case I need it. It's sulfur. That's actually says pure, huh? Oh, the big rocks are the pure ones. That's right. Okay. Oh, yeah, there are two biomass things over here now. That's interesting. So now it can produce more power. That's good. Or rather, it can produce power for the thing we're gonna set up over here. That'd be a good idea. All right, let me add in. How much is this working off of still? Does it still have enough? It's got a good amount. Oh, we got quite a bit of copper here already. Let me throw some more in. And what is the last thing we needed for this building? We just need the concrete, right? Yep, 4 more bags of concrete, but we're gonna make a little bit more because we also need some for the power pole or poles. Alright, so oh my god, that is huge. Wow. That is massive. So we need to place it on a resource node. There we go. Okay, so it's on the resource node. So place it. Wow, That is massive. Can I see the inventory from here? Okay, I can. It says no power though, that's fine. Now let's make a little bit of copper wire real quick, as well as a few more iron rods, and we should be good. Can you make more iron rods? We can. Okay, cool. And some copper wire. Okay. Let's see if we can't hook these up now. So let me hook this one up to this generator. We'll give it its own generator. Can we do that? I don't even know if we could do that. Can I, like, what do we do? Bring it out here and then connect it, or? Oh, that's right, I gotta do the power line, huh? Missing any cable for that, okay. Hold on. I forgot that I needed that. So we'll bring, let me deconstruct this. Do I get the full, let me see real quick. 3 copper. Oh, it looks like you do get the full thing back when you deconstruct something. That's kind of cool. Alright, so we'll power line out here, and we will bring it out this way before we pretty much go across the land here to hook up the other ones. Is it automatically gonna hook? No, I don't think it does. I think we gotta do it manually. Or do I have to do this? Oh, that's right, to line us to go between the two. I don't know why I keep neglecting that. Can't afford. Oh, I need more cable. So that's kind of cool. So you can build your own kind of length of stuff that you need wherever it needs to go. There we go. And then we'll build one more, which should bring us up here. Kind of going across the land here. That's fine though. It's perfectly fine. Alright. So I think we just need to be close enough and it will automatically connect when we do this. Yep, there we go. I don't think there's going to be enough cable to get us down here. Let's see. No, we need one more cable. Do I have enough? No. These sounds are so interesting. Alright, and then now if we collect a bunch of bushes and whatnot, leaves of all kinds, we should be able to drop them into the biomass generator on the right side. Oh, geez. What's going, buddy? Just pops out of nowhere. So let's go ahead and drop it in here. There we go. Now we're producing a little bit of power. It's good. I don't know if that, I think it was switched off, the mining thing, so I don't think it started yet, but I'll go over and start it in just a minute here so we can start collecting some iron. Alright. Should be a good amount of bushes for now. We have 200 leaves. How many does this have left? Can I like half stack it? Oh, I can. That's perfect. Alright, let's go take a look at what's going on. Oh, actually it does look like it's already going. Interesting. Oh yeah, it's definitely producing iron. Jeez. That's good. So that'll be perfect for us. That'll be a pretty good source of iron. The rest I can pretty much get myself because it's a little bit easier. The iron just takes forever because I don't have any pure iron around here, so it's all kind of one at a time, whereas the copper and the limestone is 2 at a time because it's either pure or normal. So it's a little bit easier to do. So what do we need for the next upgrade? Let's get that finished before this video ends, at least. So we need 100 rods is what's going to make us that. So we need 100 ingots there. And then we also need about another 3 times 33. So, oh no, we need 3 times 50, right? So we need another 150 this. We need like 250 iron and 50 copper and a bunch of concrete as well. So let me go, first off, let me remove, all right, I wonder if I could do, hold on, so I can make that. Wonder if I can build, okay, it's 24 slots for storing large amounts of items, has an input and output from conveyor belts. Okay, so I could do this. If I make myself a little bit more iron plates, I could do this, and actually we could store the output, because this only stores like 60, I think, inside of it, or 100 maybe. It's got a limit, I know that. So I can store more if I have some kind of storage unit next to it. So if we craft some of that stuff so we can make a storage unit, let me actually, I keep neglecting the fact that I could do, what is it? Is it somewhere in here you can like add to, oh, right there, add to to-do list. Easy. All right, so let's go ahead and make some of these ingots, and then we'll make the iron plates that we need and the iron rod. I'll make that real quick, get it out of the way. All right, there we go. And then I'll kind of place this right up there so that I can access it easily, but it's up near the area so I don't have to use a ton of conveyor belts. It's got an input and an output. So the output for this bad boy is right here. So if I place this guy right here, then I should be able to do that with minimal conveyor belts. Can I just connect these directly? Is that how it works? No, it has an invalid shape. Let me see, can I remove this thing while I get the same? Yeah, I do, okay. We'll do that then. So I guess a little bit more space kind of affords us the ability to make the conveyor belts work a little bit better. I can't afford, okay, so if I get one more iron plate, we should be able to do that. And then, yeah, we should be good there. Give that a go. See if we can't build the conveyor belt now. I don't know if we need to power the conveyor belt as well. I guess we'll find out in a second, won't we? Oh, no, we do not. Look at that go. Jeez. That's cool. That's one thing that kind of drew me in when I saw the video, was like everything moving on conveyor belt. You could actually see it on the conveyor belt. Like that's pretty cool. So as it's mining, it's sending it all over to here. So now we're going to have like a huge storage for all that stuff. So it can keep mining forever. It's actually taking it about the same that it's making, so that's good. Let's check on power real quick just to make sure we're not going to run out of power. Which we probably are. I can take, let's split this in half. Half again. We'll give it like 32 here, and then we'll take the rest and drop it into here so that we can keep a little bit of power. So let me go mine some of the limestone and some of the copper over here. Get us a little bit more of that, and then we should be good to go. Because we're going to have unlimited iron pretty much. One thing I should do, kind of thinking maybe I should, you know what I'll do when I get back. I was thinking maybe I should hook up the auto smelter as well, because I think you can pipe into the auto smelter and get stuff automatically smelted, so we can get it immediately, or melter, whatever it's called, so we can immediately get it down to its iron ingot form. That would be very useful for us. Then we don't have to worry about putting it through there manually. I'll see. We should be able to do that. Because I could just pick up I could deconstruct it, pick it up. How much of this do we need? We need 50 bags of concrete, right? Which means we're going to need 100, just about 100 limestone. So, got a little bit of digging to do. That's for sure. I think copper we only need 50 because we need 100. We need 100 copper wire, which means we only need 50 copper because it duplicates pretty much. And I also have quite a bit of it already, so I'll get 50 just to be safe. Actually, I think limestone doesn't require 50 or 3 limestone per bag of concrete. I'll get 150 just in case, just so that we have more than enough. This video is already pretty long, so I'll probably call it quits right after we finish this little bit of mining and making the next portion of the hub, and then we will resume in the next episode. Alright, we're just about done. Come on. Any quicker. There we go. Take it. Good enough. I think we also have some limestone already, so we shouldn't need all 150 of it, really. Let's just come and get this copper real quick. Again, we don't need the full 50, really. I'm just going to get it just in case we have the excess. Rather have more than less and have to come back out here again in the near future, so. Is there any parts of this that are not normal or impure? It looks like it's just the whole vein is like normal. I don't know what determines that. I might have to look into that a little bit, see what determines a, or what I guess separates a normal vein from a pure vein or an impure vein or whatever. And vice versa. Alright, just about there. And we should have an absolute crap ton of iron waiting for us up at the mine. Alright, there we go. Good enough. Yeah, we're already at like 37 minutes for this video, so a little bit longer than I had expected, but we got quite a bit done, and we're getting quite a bit done, so I'd say it's a pretty good episode overall. Getting a lot of shit done. I notice every time I come within draw range, that thing goes up. I don't know if it does that because it goes up and down, or if it does that because I'm just like got within draw range. Looks like it's going a little bit slower now. Oh yeah, because it's not. So now it's going with the speed of the actual thing. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, let me grab some of that ore. Let's go ahead and come down here. I'm going to start throwing it into here. We're definitely going to need a little bit more power for this. Grab all this. Let me come collect some more bushes. Or leaves, rather. How much is that? 133. That's not bad. I'd like to get up to like 200 just to make sure we don't have to deal with it in the near future. And I think that should bring us up there easily. Yeah, almost 300. Geez. Okay. Let's go ahead and drop all that in there. Let me split off like, can I split off like half of it? Split off another half and we'll throw the rest in here. Okay, and that should be making us iron now. Perfect. Alright. Let's take another look real quick at what we need for this. Oh, I didn't know you could select a milestone. It shows that in the top. That's awesome. Alright, let's make a bunch of concrete bags if we can. So we need 50 concrete bags in total. We have enough to make that. No, we should. We also have enough to make, I think, all the wire that we need pretty much right now. Minus a couple that we'll just get from smelting down the last little bit of copper we've got. So that shouldn't be too hard at all. Alright, there's those 50 bags. Let me make as much wire as I can real quick. Alright. Definitely sped things up with the iron auto mining. Made things a lot easier. So we almost got enough wire. We're like 6 short. And I'll make the rest into iron rods for now for our iron. The plates will be the hardest thing to make because it's going to take a little while. Let me go up and grab a little bit more of the iron. There's so much in my hand already. Let's see how much can I drop in. There we go. So that should be enough to get us pretty close for the rods. We'll get in like the 80s for the rods. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and step away for just a moment. I'm going to finish this up off camera, and then I will pop back once I'm done with this. That way we're not going too far over for the episode time, since we're already over 40 minutes. So I'll pop back in just a moment for you guys, about probably like 5-10 minutes for me, and we'll be fully done. So I'll see you guys in just a moment. Alright guys, we are back, and we're just about done with the metal plates here, which are the last couple of things we have to do. I think that should be enough to finish us off here, just in case I'll eat for another round of 3. We already got 93, yeah, so we should have enough with just 7 more, so we should be good. Alrighty, so we should have everything we need. Let's just make sure real quick here. We've got 100 iron rods, we've got 100 iron plates, we've got 100 of the copper wire, and 50 concrete. Let's see what we can get. Oh, that seemed like it was huge. We're slowly adding like that 3rd floor. Oh, so now we get the space elevator.
Motivational message. Congratulations, you succeeded in every provided task. On behalf of Fixit Incorporated, I thank you for your current and future service. Additional knowledge. The hub terminal has been converted to give access to milestones there to ensure you progress along Fixit approved.
Okay, so now we should have access to like some of these things. Let's see.
Note, future developments should be aimed at constructing the space elevator and as such initiating project assembly. Good luck.
Here we go. So now we can make some modifications, logistics stuff. Okay, so oh, it's kind of cool. Oh wow, yeah, we got quite the few milestones here. Alright, but that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. I know it's getting kind of long already, so I'm trying to kind of keep it as short as possible. If you guys like the video, make sure to leave a like so I know that you guys like this kind of content. As I said last time, I'm just kind of coming back into YouTube. Thought this might be a good kind of starting point since it looked like a game I might enjoy. So if you guys are enjoying it, leave a like, let me know so I can continue doing it, figure out how long we're going to be doing this series for, so we can try to get, I want to get as much gameplay out of it as I can. So far it seems like a really cool game. I love the graphics, I love the gameplay so far. So I'm kind of interested to see where it goes. Even though it is in early access, it looks like it's pretty good. But anyways, if you guys aren't already subscribed, make sure to subscribe. I release, usually starting now, around 2 videos per week. Usually with this video, it's going to be on a Monday and on a Thursday, as well as some on weekends. I also post frequent law enforcement roleplay videos, both here as well as on my Twitch channel where I stream every once in a while. You can find a link for all that in the description. Until next time, I will see you guys. Have a good weekend. Have a good week. Whatever it is for you. Have a good one.